Hi everyone, welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. This is a tutorial for my piano arrangement of Can't Help Falling in Love. This is a really old song. I think Elvis Presley was the first one to do it, probably in the 1950s. But it's made quite a comeback lately. I think Michael Bublé has a version, and then there's that other one that's on the gum commercial that everybody hears all the time. So a lot of people are regaining interest in this old, really beautiful song. So I decided to make a piano version of it. If you're interested in getting the sheet music, I have the link in the description box. When you get the music, you also help to support the work that I do. So I don't make very much money, but it helps to raise my Google rankings and my visibility so that other people can also find me. So if you want to get the sheet music, I would appreciate it. So as usual, I show you hands separately, then hands together. One thing you want to keep in mind is if this is moving too fast for you, then you go into the settings of the video on YouTube and slow it down to like 0.75 or even 0.5. If it's going too slow for you, you can go the other direction. Go to like 1.25, okay? So because I want my channel to be accessible to people of all different abilities who are interested in practicing and learning, I kind of pick a middle ground. So it might be too fast for some of you or too slow for some of you. I'm still taking your requests. However, I have many pieces on that request list. Each tutorial takes me at the very least 10 hours and much more than that if I have to make an arrangement, much more than that. So think about it. If you need something right away, it's probably not going to happen. Remember to find me on Instagram, The Piano Keys TPK, on Facebook, The Piano Keys, and my website is thepianokeys.com. If you're interested in learning music theory, meaning how to read music, why do we do the things that we do, why do I not use a sharp again in the same measure? There's a rule for that. So the more you know about the rules of music, in other words, music theory, the easier it will be for you to understand and organize within your own mind and then translate that into playing better and more easily. You don't need to learn to read music in order to play music. Many fine musicians don't, but it is definitely a disadvantage if you can't read music, okay? If you're ready to learn my piano arrangement of Can't Help Falling in Love, keep watching. The left hand starts on middle C with the fifth finger. And then you go up to G with first. Fifth finger moves down to A. First on E. Fifth down to F. First on C. And then from here, fourth finger on G. And then first on D. That is the entire left hand for part one. Right hand starts first finger on the C above middle C and fifth finger on G. And you play them together, let's see, 10 times in a row. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After this one, fifth finger stays where it is and first finger moves down to B. And you play those two notes together 2 times. 1, 2. Then you go back to the first thing you did, the C and the G, and you play that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, first finger stays on C, fifth on A. Then you play it again. Then fourth finger on G. Now you're going to play C and G, but you're going to put 1 on C and 3 on G. And then fifth finger on C above. Come back to your C and G. Now you're going to play that C again, but this time with second finger. Then third on D. You play that same D with fourth finger and add to it the thumb on G. And you do that 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Now I'll play that much. with the rhythm so you can see how it all fits. Right hand starts by itself, and you play that C and G together 8 times in a row. On the 9th time, the left hand comes in. And I'll just go ahead and tell you about the pedaling right now. By the way, if you get the sheet music for this piece, which the link will be in the description box, the sheet music has all the pedaling in it and most of the fingering too. So if you'd like to show that you appreciate what I do and you've asked me what you can do to do that, you can buy my sheet music, okay? All right, so right hand. You put down the pedal and the right hand. Seven, 8. Now on the 9th one, left hand plays your C. Then together and change your pedal. Change the pedal. Change. 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 Okay, I'm going to just do that much because this is a pretty long song and this tutorial is going to be long anyway without my repeating. If you didn't catch that, play that part of the video again. You know that you can go into the video settings on YouTube and do it at like 0.75 speed or 0.5, and that way it'll slow it down quite a bit. So left hand was on D with your first finger. Now 4th finger on C, 3rd on D, 2nd on E, and then 1st on G. You don't have to let them go if you don't want to, you can do that, but I like it better this way. To me it sounds like bells. When I did this arrangement, I thought of it kind of like in a church setting. So I play these like bells, and if you put down the pedal, they ring if you let them go. All right, but that's your choice. First finger was on G. Now 5th on B. Then you play those 3 notes again. D, E, G. 5th finger moves down to A. 4th on C. 2nd on E. 1st on A. Then you repeat that. Fifth finger moves down to F. 4th on A, 2nd on C, 1st on F. 4th on C, 2nd on E, 1st on G, and then 3rd finger on C, 5th on G, 2nd on D, 1st on G, 2nd on D. 3rd on B, 4th on A, 3rd on B, 5th on G. Okay, I'm going to keep going, but remember you can always go back and repeat the parts that you need to repeat. 5th finger on F, 2nd on C, 1st on F, 4th on A. 5th on G, 2nd on D, 1st on G, 4th on B. 5th on A, 2nd on E, 1st on A, and then 4th on C. So far, all the notes have been the same length. So they're all 8th notes, if you know what that means. From here, we're going to have some longer notes. 3rd on D, 2nd on E, 3rd on D. Thumb goes under to middle C, and then 2nd on G, 4th on E, 1st on C. Take that first finger, move it down 1 note to B. 2nd is still on G. Now Now thumb reaches under, and as the thumb is reaching under, I do a little pivot with my finger. So don't try to just reach the thumb, do like a pivot if you need to. Depends on how small your hands are anyway. So you're on G, you're pivoting, and you're taking the thumb under. First finger on D, and then second on G. That brings you down here where we need to be. Low C, fifth finger. Pick up that fifth finger and move it to G. And then E, first finger, second on C. 5 still on G, second on C, first on E, second on C. That's the end of part 2. Remember, you can just rewind and do the parts that you need to do. Right hand was on G and D, 1 and 4. Now, first finger moves to C. It's the C above middle, C. And then now we're starting the melody in the right hand. Fifth finger on G, back to C. Now, third finger is going to be on D, fourth on E. Fifth on F, E. Now you're going to do kind of a fast run. When you're playing fast, first of all, you have to make sure you're doing exercises to get your fingers in shape. But when you're playing fast, you want to relax into it. So it's just kind of like you're rolling downhill. So fifth finger on F, fourth on E, third on D, second on C, third on D. And when you do it fast, it looks like this. Okay? Notice I'm not curling up my fingers and doing that. It's really hard to move when you are tight in your muscles. So nice and easy. From here, first finger on G, second on A, third on B, fourth on C. Now, first finger on F, fourth on D. Together. G and E, 1 and 5. Take 1 and 5 and move up to the next 2 white keys, A and F, and then go back to your G and E. Then first finger stays on G, fourth on D, and then E and C, 1 and 5. Fourth finger on D, 1 and 3, G and C, fourth on D, C and E, 3 and 5, fourth on D, repeat that. So you did have the pedal holding from the previous section. Now, the hands are going to play together and you're going to change the pedal at the same time. Remember when I say change, it actually happens after the notes play. So if you're not sure about pedaling, check out my pedaling tutorial. That will give you lots and lots of practice in how to use the pedal. So together and change. Together, change. Together and change. Right hand's getting ready. When you play the A in the left hand, right hand does the D, E. Then together. I changed there. Change. Now, on this left hand C, the right hand's going to play 4 notes. Then together. Change. 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 Left, right. Together and change. 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 Now, left hand, right hand are going to play at the same time on all of these, and the pedal changes on every single one. So it's together and change, together and change, together and change, and then together and change. Together and change. Together, change. Together, change. If you want to know how that goes in real time, obviously you can watch the performance video. So the left hand was on C below middle C, second finger. Now, take your fifth finger and move it down an octave to the C just below. And we've already done this in the last section, C, and then second finger on G, first on E, second on G, on C. Then fifth finger moves down to B, second on G, first on B, second on D. Go down even further to A, fifth finger, second on E, first on A, second on C, first on E, second on C, third on A, fourth on G, fifth on F, second on C, first on F. Fifth finger moves down to low C, second on G, first on C, then, so you hold that C and the second finger goes over to E. Fifth finger on G, second on D, first on G, second on D. Then you repeat the first part of that. The last note is changed, fourth finger on G. Fifth on F, second on C, first on F. Fifth on G, second on D, first on G. Fifth on A, second on E, first on A. Now you're going to have some quick notes. Third on A, fourth on G, fifth on F. Second on C, first on F, and then you rotate again over, second on A. Fifth finger down to G, first on E, repeat that E, G, now first finger moves down to D, repeat that D, and then fifth finger goes down to low C, second on G, first on C, now you kind of float over, fifth finger on E, fourth on G, second on C, first on E, and then back to C. Fourth finger was on D. Now, step down to C, third finger. First on G. You're going to go back to that C, but this time with second finger. Then third on D. Now play that D again, but you add a G on top with fifth finger. Then low G again, first finger. Play this D, now this time on fourth finger. Second on B. Pick up, fourth on C, first on E. Third on B, thumb goes under to C, second on E. Play that C again, add an A on top with the fifth finger. Back to your E, now just the C by itself. Now a couple of quick notes, third finger on D, fourth on E, going to C and F, second and fifth. First on A, second on C, fifth on F. Now two notes together, C and E, 1 and 3, 4 on F, 5 on G. Low G, first finger, fourth on C. You play that G again, this time add a B on top with third finger, then second on A, third on B. Third finger on C, second on B, first on A. Second on C, fifth on F, first on A. Pick up that first finger, move it to B, second on D, fifth on G, second on D. First finger on middle C, second finger goes over, the thumb comes out, and third finger on C. Take that third finger and move it up to D, E, fourth finger, F, fifth finger. Now, 4 on E, 2 on C, 1 on G. Fourth finger moves to D, second on B, first on G. Play that G again, add a C on top with third finger. Fourth on D, thumb goes under, second on G, fifth on C, third on B, fourth on C, and fifth on D. There's a lot happening here, right? So it's going to take some practice. you had the pedal down, and when you play together here at the beginning of part 3, you're going to change the pedal. Change, 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 hold the pedal, change, 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 pick up the right hand, together, change, 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 quick notes left hand. Now here, the right hand has quarter note triplets and left hand has regular eighth notes. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. If you do know what it means, you know that you're going to have to figure out how to fit it together. So basically you play together, left, right, and then left. So together, left, right, left. Like that. You might need to practice that a little bit. Then together and change the pedal. Right, left. Together and change. Right, left. Together and change. Hold the pedal. Left hand was on middle C, second finger. Now we move fifth finger down to E, second on B, first on E. And the fingering that's coming up ahead is always going to be 5, 2, 1 until I tell you otherwise. So then B, F sharp, B. E, B, E. And then B, F sharp, B. So you can see we repeat that pattern twice. Now we start the pattern the same way and we're going to expand it a little bit. So E, B, E, back to B. Okay, so we added a note, then back to your low B, F sharp, B, and then add an A underneath, like that. Fifth finger on E, first on B, then repeat that B. Then you do that again. E, B, repeat the B. Now something very similar. E, take your thumb down to B flat. Repeat the B flat. Do it again. Now, fifth finger on D, first on A, repeat the A. Then fifth finger moves down to low G, second on D, first on G. Fifth finger was on D. Now pick up your hand, move first finger to B, second on E. Now you're going to have some quick notes. 3 will go to G and 5th will go to B. Then B and A, 1 and 4. Then D sharp and F sharp, 1 and 2. Now quick notes again, G, A, 3 and 4. Then you do that very similar. First on G, second on B, then 4th on E, 3rd on G, 5th on B, 4th on A, thumb comes all the way down to D sharp, 5th on B, 4th on A. Then E and G, 1 and 3, 5 on B. Pick up and move, second finger to high E. Then two notes together, 1 and 3 on B and G. 5th on B. 4th on A. 1st on B. hold that B, and then you rotate your hand over, fourth finger on A, second on F sharp. From here, E and G, 1 and 3. Repeat the G, then the E. Pick up, thumb moves to C sharp, fourth finger on G. Then third finger on E, C and F, 1 and 4. Now we're going to have kind of a fast run, part of a scale. Second on C, third on D. Thumb goes under to E, second on F, third on G, fourth on A. Now you're going to play D and B, 1 and 5, but you're going to roll it like that. So the D comes first, then the B, almost like you're being sloppy with it. Fourth on A, fifth on B, third on G. First on D, second on G, third on A, fourth on B. I'm going to play that whole right hand in rhythm, but slowly, so that you can see how it all fits together. Pedal was holding from before, you're going to play together and change the pedal. Left, right. Together and change. Left, together, right. Change. Right. Change. Together. Now here's another one where the right hand is playing triplets and left hand is playing duplets. So it goes together, right, left, right. Together, right, left, right. So it looks like this. Then together, change your pedal. Change. Just the left. Right, left. Together and change. Now just left. Right, left. Now here comes the part where the right hand's doing kind of fast stuff. So together and change, hold your pedal, together, right, together, change and play together, so like that, right, together, right, together, right. I'll show that part a little faster, or actually not faster, I'll just not talk this time. Left hand was on G, take the finger down all the way to low C, second on G, first on E, second on C. Go down, fifth finger on B, second on G, first on D, second on G. fifth on A, second on E, first on A. Now roll over. So when I go over, I actually rotate my arm, and I'll show you without my other fingers in the way. My thumb goes like that, and that's okay. So we're doing A on E, fifth on A, second on E, first on A. Now rotate over, second on E. Fifth finger should be close to A, so play it. Play that E again, second, first on A. Now, third finger on A, fourth on G, fifth on F, second on C, first on A, fifth on F, fifth on C. Pick up that fifth finger and move it all the way up to G, just below middle C. Second on C, first on E. So left hand's traveling quite a bit here. Fifth finger goes down to G, second on D, first on G. Rotate, second finger on B. Keep your thumb where it is, because you're going to play it again. Second on D, third on C. Now fourth finger on B, fifth on G. Third on B, fifth on G. Second on C, fifth on G. First on D, fifth on G. Right hand was on B, fourth finger. Now, first on E, fifth on C, together. Third finger rotates over to D, 4 on E, 2 on C. Thumb reach down to G, and then play that C again that you just played. Step up to D and E. Pick up 1 and 5 on B and G. Rotate third finger over, 4 on B, 2 on G. Reach the thumb down to D, back to your G. Step up to A. Now you're going to play 2 quick notes, B and D with 4 and 5. 1 on E, 4 on C. Pick up, second finger on A, step up to B. Now thumb goes under for C, second on E. C and A at the same time, 1 and 5. Pick up, play that same A you just played, second finger, third on B. Thumb goes under to C, second on E, 5 on A, 4 on G. 3 on F. Now pick up and move down to F, first finger. Step up, G, A. And go back down, G, F. Now second on A, 5 on F. 3 notes now, G, C, and E, 1, 2, and 3. 4 on F, 5 on G, 3 on E. 2 on D, 1 on C. Reach second finger up to G, fifth to C. Now 3 notes, 1, 2, and 4 on D, G, and B, and you're going to roll it up. So again, playing it like it's sloppy, like that. Third on A, and then the B by itself, fourth finger. Pick up 1, 2, and 4 on G, B, and D. This is right by middle C. Same fingers, 1, 2, and 4. Keep the 1 on G. The other 2 fingers move up to C and E. So moving up 1 white key each. Keep the G and the C where they are. Fifth finger to F. You had the pedal down from before. Now you're going to play together and change the pedal at the same time. Right, together, right, together, right, together, right. Change. Change. You're going to hold your pedal this whole time. change quite often because we don't want to blur the sound all the way down here. I'm going to do that for you with no talking, just so you can hear the rhythm, but I'll play it really slow. Left hand fifth finger is on G, now move it down to F, second on C, first on F. Same fingering pattern, now G, D, G, same fingering, A, E, A. Now down to F with fifth finger, third on C, first on A. Fifth finger on C, second on G, first on D, rotate, second finger over to E, and then first on G. Fifth finger down to low G, second on D, first on G, rotate second to A, and then first finger on B. Now 5 on A, 2 on E, 1 on A. You're going to play the same thing, but instead of playing A on the bottom, you're going to do G. Now 5 on F, 2 on C, 1 on A, rotate over, second to C. 5 on C, 2 on G, 1 on C. 5 on G, 2 on D, 1 on G, rotate, third on A, second on B, and then first on C. Right hand was doing G, C, and F. You're going to play that same G with your first finger, add an A on top with your second. Now play that same A with your thumb. 5 on F, and then step down E, D. 1 and 2 on G and B. Play the same B with your thumb. 5 on G. You're going to do some quick notes. C, D, C. 1, 3, 2. So you might say, well, why don't you just do 1, 2, 1? When you're going fast like that, it's easier to play if you change fingers because the keys are popping up. If you do the same fingers, you might get stuck in there. But if you have to change fingers, you know you're going to let go of those keys like that. Okay? 1, 3, 2. C, D, C. Then you play that C again, this time with your thumb. Second on E, fourth on B, fifth on C, back to your B, and then back to the C. Middle C with first finger. Now you're going to play a grace note. Remember, a grace note just adds some decorations. It's not part of the beat of the music. Fourth finger on G, that's the grace note, going to fifth finger on A, like that. So you kind of get off the G very quickly, and you don't give the G very much emphasis. The emphasis is on the A, like that. Then step it down, G, F. Second on E, thumb goes under to G, second on C, third on D. Now 2 and 4, C and E. Pick up, 4, 3 will be F, E. 1 and 2 on B and D. Now some quick notes. It's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, E, D, C, B. Like that, okay? Back to your C. Repeat the C, go back to B, and then back to C. Same C, first finger. Second on E, fifth on A. Same A, third finger. First on E, repeat the E. Fifth on F, pick up. Fourth finger on F, and you're going to step it down. F, E, D. I'm going to play that for you with no talking, super slow, but with the right rhythm, so you can kind of feel how it all fits together. So here it is from the beginning of this section. And then you hold that note. Hands together. You are holding the pedal from before. You had just changed it. And now you're going to change it again as you play hands together. Change. 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 I think there was a change there that I forgot to say. I kind of zoned out. And then change. Change. Okay, we're almost at the end. Hang on. So we played first finger on C. You're going to play that same C with fourth finger. And then B with 5, G on 1, or 1 on G. 5 on A, 2 on E, 1 on A. Fifth finger on F below middle C. Second on C, first on F, rotate, third finger on G, second on A. Fifth goes back down to G, second on D, first on G, third on A, second on B, and then middle C, fifth finger. First finger on G, play that G again. Repeat that. And then play those same two notes, you're going to roll them up, like that. Right hand second finger was on D. Pick up and move, first on C, fifth on G, together. Repeat that. Now, second finger on D, fifth on G. Repeat that. Go back to your C and G and play it 4 times. Now, A and C, 1 and 2. First finger on C, 4th on F, 2nd on G, 5th on C, then 2 notes together, D and B, 1 and 4. A, 3rd finger, back to 4 on B. E, G, C, 1, 2, 5, you're going to roll it up, then 4 on B, back to your C, 3rd finger on G, 2 on E, 1 on D. Back to your E, back to the G, 3rd finger. Now you're going to play that E, G, and C again. So pedal was down from before, just like in every other section. Now hands play together and you change the pedal. Change. Change. Pick up and move left hand. Play and change. 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 Hold your pedal all the way till the end. Now roll up from the bottom. And when you lift your hands, that's when you lift the pedal. And that's it. So that was my tutorial for Can't Help Falling in Love, recorded by many people. It's a beautiful song. Keep practicing it. It will come, I promise. It doesn't happen overnight for anybody. If you want to learn about pedaling, I have a tutorial for that. If you want to improve your technique so that you can play faster and more easily, I have several technique videos. I'll link to all of those here. You should definitely check them out. Keep practicing and have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye!